Hello, and welcome back to Hitman. And in this series we will go back to where it all started, and this time round we will focus on completing as many of the challenges as we can on each and every one of the primary Hitman targets, with maybe a few interesting bonus kills on the way. Today we are in Sapienza for the I'm on Fire challenge, which entails killing both Silvio and Francesca with a single propane flask explosion. So for this challenge we will not need to bring anything with us, although I will be bringing with me my silenced pistol as always, just because I like to have it with me. So with that said, let's get reacquainted with our targets, shall we?
Your target is a former client of ours, Silvio Caruso. To eliminate Silvio Caruso, you will also need to deal with Caruso's lab head, Francesca de Santis, who holds intimate knowledge of Caruso's research. This is no ordinary Contract 47.
So, right from the start and off the bat, we need to get both of our targets in the same area. Now, the only way I can think of that I can remember how to do this will be to disguise ourselves as the psychiatrist. So we're going to make our way around to the back of the town hall, avoiding the camera there, give that a nice wide berth, although I have already taken care of the cameras. So once we're around the back of the town hall, we're just going to wait here for the serving staff or the waiter to finish his cigarette and make his way back inside. If he's not here when you arrive, just wait for him and he will come out. And when he's finished his cigarette, we can follow him inside. We can render him unconscious. We can hide his body in one of the many freezers provided. There is also a closet on the far side of the room. And once he's safely tucked up, we can take his outfit. We're then going to make our way up into the ice cream parlor, one floor above us. We want to be crouching down because the chef in front of us there is an enforcer. But between us and him is a vial of rat poison, which we're going to acquire before making our way back down the stairs, out the rear of the town hall and around to the front of the ice cream parlor, where we will find a lone glass of chilled coffee. And we are going to add our rat poison to that coffee, and then we're going to trigger the Dr. Lafayette, the psychiatrist's conversation here. He's currently on the phone. He will finish that phone call very shortly, and he will go and drink the coffee we've poisoned, and he will then be riotously sick. So what we're going to do here is basically we're going to make our way down into the bathrooms underneath where we are standing right now, and eventually Lafayette will make his way over there once he's finished this phone call and finished his coffee, or at least sampled his coffee. So he has now finished that phone call. He's going to make his way over to the coffee, and when he does, at any point we can head down into the bathroom, but for the purposes of the video I will hang around up here for a little while at least. Although I did talk right through the conversation, there was nothing you really needed to hear in it, apart from this guy really thinks himself the dog's knees, is the polite way I can say it. He's a bit full of himself. So once he's sat down and is beginning to sample his iced coffee or iced tea or whatever it was, we're going to make our way down to the bathrooms, and we're going to wait outside this cubicle here for Dr. Lafayette to arrive. And when he does, we can just follow him into the bathroom, making sure we close the door behind us before we pounce on him, render him unconscious, hide his body in the crate provided, and take his outfit. Now it's at this point we also need to drop the silenced pistol if you have brought one with you, because we will be going through a frisk zone. So once we've done that, we can exit the cubicle, exit the bathrooms, and we're going to head to the main entrance of the Caruso villa.
Dr. Oscar Lafayette, here to see Mr. Caruso.
Sorry, sir. It's just protocol. Thank you. Please proceed.
So once we're through the frisk at the main gate, we're going to make our way up to the mansion itself, and in here we are going to encounter the butler, and we are going to once again introduce ourselves to him.
Oscar Lafayette. I have an appointment with Mr. Caruso.
Ah, yes. Senor Caruso has been informed of your arrival. Please, follow me. I shall take you to his quarters. May I say, it is well that you are here, Doctor. The Master has not been himself lately. Well, I only hope you are as good as they say.
Don't worry, I am.
So all we've got to do from this point is follow the butler rather slowly up to the second floor and to Silvio Caruso's room, and he will then leave us there while we await the arrival of Silvio Caruso. Except we're not going to wait patiently, we are going to be busy during those few seconds. So we're almost there now. Once we're through these double doors ahead of us, the butler will take his leave.
What's up, Doc?
I'll remember that, Baldy.
Senor Caruso's private quarters. I will be downstairs if needed. Best of luck.
So once the butler turns to leave, we're going to make our way into this room in the corner here, this storage room, and we're going to vault up onto the attic entrance here, and we're just going to trigger this conversation between these two guards before making our way back down and into Caruso's room. And if we're quick enough, if we run all the way, we should make it back just before Silvio Caruso arrives, and we can then begin our psychiatric evaluation.
The renowned Dr. Oscar Lafayette,
Mr. Caruso, shall we begin?
if you insist. So, Ether sends a specialist to rummage through my brain. They must think I'm losing it again.
Relax. Start by telling me what's on your mind.
Isn't it obvious? I'm under a lot of pressure. Work. Mother died last year. Stress manifests itself in the strangest ways, I am told.
Your mother, Isabella. Would you like to talk about her?
Look, I know what you're driving at. My neuroses, my anxiety, my social phobias. Not the least my pathological fear of women. It's all deeply rooted.
Go on.
I had a girlfriend, you know. In high school. Pretty, too. Popular. And I was shy. Bookish. It shouldn't have worked. Not outside those stupid teen dramedies. But it did. For a short while, anyway. Then Mother decided that Emilio wasn't a good influence on me. So she paid the gardener's son to seduce her. He was 20, roguish, rode a motorcycle. Mother, she had pictures taken, showed them to me on prom night. Romantic love is fleeting, she said. Only a mother's love endures. What do you want me to say? I loved my mother. I hated my mother. Same as everybody else.
Isabella bullied you, shamed and belittled you, made you feel like a failure. All to keep you, her last and loyal son, from ever leaving too.
Stop it. I don't want to accurate.
Your mother was a monster. Is that not why you killed her?
What? How dare you?
You couldn't breathe. She smothered you, so you smothered her. Is that how it happened?
Yes. All right. I did it. I did it. Are you happy now? Is that supposed to be cathartic? Well, guess again, Doctor. Back to the drawing board.
I think we have made some excellent progress. Same time tomorrow? Good day, Mr. Caruso.
So once we have let that whole little scene play out and managed not to smother or shoot Silvio in the head, we can then make our way back into the storage room, back up to the attic, and up here we will find 2 chimneys, and next to each of these chimneys is a propane flask. So we're going to make our way around to our right. We're going to pick up the propane flask by this fireplace right here, and this fireplace leads down to Francesca's room. And once the 2 meet, as they just did there for me, you may have to wait a while. We then drop the propane flask down the chimney.
All objectives complete. Now head towards an exit.
Now it's at this point we will get the I'm on fire challenge, but I should point out it is very much luck of the draw whether you will lose your silent assassin rating. Your timing has to be absolutely spot on so that you only knock out the guards and only kill your targets. So this method will also get you the propane challenge. I am currently looking at alternative ways to achieve that, and we'll make a video on it as I do. But in the meantime, this method will also work. So there we go, that's the I'm on fire challenge. I have been Anubis, and I will see you all in the next video.